Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be ranking confessions that you guys all submitted to me. So this is going to be a very interesting video because I've already obviously gotten a snippet of a lot of the confessions, and they're definitely very concerning. That's all I'm going to say. So first of all, a very deep warning on this video because there is going to be very sensitive topics. People got really emotional and very honest and raw and brutal, so I just want to put a preface warning on that first and foremost. So the very first thing I want to say here is just the ranking kind of sections, like the titles of ones. So I'm going to start from the bottom, like worst to like most relatable. The very bottom of the ranking is straight to jail. There's something wrong with you. You don't even, no medical help, literally straight to jail, lifetime sentence, no parole. Something is sick and twisted with you. And then next level up is like where maybe there's some glimmer of hope that this person's okay, and it's seek help. Please, therapy, medical evaluation, psychological, mental, freaking get your brain situated. Something's wrong. And then in the middle right here is kind of like okay. Wait a minute. Like, I don't know if I support, don't know if you need help. I don't know. It's just like whatever kind of section. And then right above that is I support you. I would never stoop that low, but support you regardless. And then at the very top I have you are my twin, and I mean you are me, I am you. What else is there to say? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into the confessions. So these are all anonymous. I'm gonna start with TikTok confessions first. Maybe this is a weird one to start with, but this person said that I'm not even gonna fully say what they said. I'm gonna kind of filter it a little bit. They used to goon to somebody and then they started crying, and then they got disappointed in themselves and they wanted to apologize, but they don't want that person to feel weird and they don't have the courage to quite say it. I don't know, it's like I feel a little bit bad that they started crying, so I want to support them. I'm just gonna put them and support them, like they're not doing anything wrong, I guess. But I would never quite stoop that low. Next confession. When I was younger, I tried washing my dad's Xbox with water, and then later that day he tried to play on it and it wouldn't turn on. When he asked who put water on it, I pointed out my brother, saying that my brother did it, and my brother started crying, saying that it wasn't him. My dad grounded him, and after a couple years I told him it was me, and he looked at me and said, "Bro, you lied, and now you're telling me that after 7 years? That's some messed up stuff." Yeah. Wow, that's not even gonna lie, that's something that I probably would have tried to do as a child, but I would not have quite gotten away with it, I don't think. I'm just gonna say I support you, or let me think. I'll say I'll support you because, like, low-key, you got away with it for 7 years. That's kind of impressive, I guess. I've done slightly similar things, but I did not quite get away with it, so I can't quite say that you're my twin, but it does sound like a story that I would have growing up, so low-key, I support you. There's nothing wrong with that because you were a kid, you know? And you had good intentions. I feel like you were just trying to wash his Xbox. You were trying to be nice. You know what I mean? You were trying to do a kind gesture. Maybe you liked your dad, you loved your dad, and then you just wanted to show him a nice gesture, and then you didn't know any better. You didn't know any better. Next confession. When I was in kindergarten, I made out with the boy, and that's how I discovered I was queer. I genuinely thought I was going to jail. No, actually straight to the top. You're my twin. Low-key though, I wish that I could have done something like that, so like I wish I was you, low-key, and that's why I put it above, like, so just supporting. I did not have anything like that. I did not discover I was queer until probably past middle school. Just, I feel like I would have done something like that when I was that age, so low-key, very much above support. Like, that's insane. Dude, that's also funny that you thought you were going to jail. I don't think I quite thought it was that bad when I was a kid. Next confession. Once me and my best friend were on call and she was like, "Let me find myself an online friend," and I was like, "Sure, let me help." So she was screen mirroring so I could see their chats, and then she did a face reveal. She was blushing and gushing over him, but she didn't see him clearly. She asked for a clear pic, and when he sent a clear pic, not only was he above 18, but he was also my uncle. Also that we sat on the call laughing at the situation, and we still laugh about it to this day. I'm actually speechless out of how big the world is, considering it's your uncle. But she was gushing over him over like a blurry pic. How old is your uncle? I mean, I know he's above 18, but like, is he like, I mean, when I think uncle, I'm thinking like like I'm thinking like 40 years old. He probably wasn't quite that old. I mean, I'm glad that you guys didn't pursue it or do anything about it, and you said you just laugh about it. So like, I want to support you, but like, wait a day a minute, like, let's unpack this. Like, or, I mean, I know your uncle's not necessarily, no, your uncle's actually doing some weird stuff. Straight to like, wait a day a minute, because like, maybe backtrack a little bit, like, is there anything you're gonna do? But that's a little bit crazy. That's a little bit crazier than like laughing about it. I would be a little bit concerned that your uncle's doing weird stuff online, but at least you can laugh about it, and at least nothing bad came out of it. I also question, like, did you tell anybody? Did you tell one of your parents? Do you tell your friends or anything? Like, what is this about? Next confession. I rejected my crush because she asked me out during prom night, and I started stuttering, so instead I said sorry, no. Oh no, that's so bad. Oh, flip. No, but if they have a crush on you, then why can't you go back? Like, wait a minute. Like, putting that wait a minute, because if your crush asked you out, can't you just eventually ask them out again? Like, if it worked once, why wouldn't they work it out now? But also, like, I feel for you. Please make something come out of this. Like, we need an update. We're together now. Like, come on now. I'm rooting for you guys. Next confession. So I have an online boyfriend and I don't know what he looks like. I just met him on Roblox. Sometimes I wonder if he's a girl or an old man, but he said he's younger than me by like 2 weeks. We have the same vibe. Sometimes I feel like he's cheating and all. I told my friends that he's older than me and I showed them a pic of my online friend. I love him so much, but I also feel like I'm committing a crime or something, and so for now, bye. Why would you lie to your friends? Maybe like wait a damn, I can't put that in wait a damn minute, because you need to do something about that. You can't be just talking in chats and dating somebody. I feel like you should also be at least calling, talking, messaging, had them anywhere else other than Roblox. And I also don't know why you're lying about the age, even if it's just 2 weeks. You feel like you're committing a crime. No, I don't. I think he might be committing a crime. He's probably way too old or way too young. Definitely don't keep talking to this person. There's nothing that could come out of that. That's low-key my advice. Like, you need to not be doing that. Next confession. This one time when I was in 3rd grade, I had an obsession with LPS, and some kid had a whole collection of it, and I was jealous. So one day, he kept showing it off and made me more jealous, and we had to go to lunch, and everybody out in the classroom, I secretly took some of them, and to this day, I still have them, and honestly, I feel bad now. I support you. I mean, you guys were kids, and Loki, he was kind of asking for it with like the whole showing off and leaving them unmonitored. Like, I don't know, unless you like went into his bags or like into his desk, whatever, then I see maybe you should return them to, or maybe that's impossible. I don't know, it's kind of too late. I think that since if it was just like out unmonitored and he has a whole collection of it, it's fine. I feel like, I mean, I remember when people stole my stuff when I was a kid, they went into my backpack and they stole them from me. That's messed up. You don't do that to somebody. But like, if you're showing it off with, look at all my stuff, and then you're leaving it, you're walking away from it, yeah, like if people are gonna steal it, you know what I mean? He kind of asked for it at that point. I support you, because like, you still have them, you're still taking care of them. Like, you probably took better care of them than they did, so yeah. Next confession. My whole family is Muslim and I'm bi. I have a girlfriend who's lesbian and her parents are also Muslim and they're very strict, and yes, I've kissed her. Straight to I support you, because I kind of feel bad for you in terms of like your culture, religion, the way you grew up, things like that, family, problems like that. I think it's very difficult, and there's not much that you can do about it except for just definitely prioritize your safety, your home, the roof over your head, and just wait it out kind of, but please be very careful and don't like let anything bad happen or anything. Just be very careful, and I respect you, I support you, and I wish the best for you. Next confession. I want a cat boy. That's confession. Straight to the very top. You are my twin. There's nothing else to say. Like, I want to be a cat boy. I want a puppy boy. I see you. I see you. Next confession. So once I was on Omegle when I was a kid, and my mom was changing, and I low-key posted it on Twitter to her Facebook by accident because of the screenshots. First of all, seek help, low-key. Simply because Omegle is not a good site to be on, especially because you were a kid. On your mom's computer? I hope she saw that, knew it was you, got something under control, so that way you're not on that app anymore. Because that is really messed up. And also, what did she say? What happened with her friends, her family? They all just thought this woman was on Omegle. That's pretty embarrassing for her, low-key. I feel kind of bad for her. I hope she was able to clear it up though and get like nobody to think that she's crazy on Omegle, because that's a bad side to be on. Yeah, please seek help. Something's got to be wrong with you if you're on Omegle at that age. Like, there's no way. Next confession. I catfished a guy I was with, pretending to be a girl called Lucy, and that we met a while back. I wanted to go to Pound Town with him, and then went outside to meet Lucy, but he was long distance, so I couldn't go beat him up. Instead, I was saying that I was in a different block of his university accommodation. I made him keep sending pictures, so I knew he was out in the cold looking for someone who didn't exist. That's insane. That's insane. Straight, low-key, I support you. I wish I could do what you're doing. Like, that's insane. Like, like what she said in another message too, you'll never stop hearing the screams of the woman who once loved you kind of thing. Like, that's wild. I cannot believe that, to stoop that low, but like low-key kind of deserved it, and I wish I could do what you're doing. Nothing more to say other than that. This one I really need to get up close to read this because it's a very long message. So, like, I remember the one time my friends came over for a science fair project. Mind you, I'm a clean freak. Anyway, I look away from them for 1 second and poof, my friends are gone. I'm like so confused, but I continue working. Like 10 minutes passed, I hear rattling in my room, and I was weirding out. I went to check, and guess what? My room was messed up. My small Lego flower I kept on my desk literally shattered, and one of my friends was wearing my heels while my other friend was on her shoulders. When I tell you, I went crazy. I went crazy. Safe to say they are never allowed in my room anymore because I spent 2 hours cleaning after them. It's probably bad. Like I said, my lips weren't. Okay. No, I totally get that. Oh my gosh. No, that's so messed up, bro. I fully support you. Like, I would not... The literal respect that they do not have for you as a friend to, like, mess up your whole room like that. And for it to be, like, multiple people, it feels so wrong. It feels like they just do not actually care about you or anything, and it's kind of messed up. It feels like they were all in on it, and then they kind of left you out kind of situation. It's like, that's so messed up. So I'm so sorry that something like that happened to you. I just don't know what would go on in their brain to do such a thing to, like, their friend. I don't know. It just feels so belittling. Next confession. So, when I was 5, my sister would make me... My older sister would just be asleep on the top bunk because we had bunk beds, so me and my middle sister would sleep on the bottom bunk, and my older sister would just hear my sisters while pretending to be asleep. That is, First of all, your sister should go straight to jail, but depending how old she was or anything, I don't know how long that went on for. I hope it was like not consistent. It sounds like it was consistent though. Loki, I think you need help. If you have not sought help, please seek help, and there's no way you can come out of that okay. So I'm so sorry that something like that would happen to you though. That's really awful. Like, oh god, yeah, child on child is really unfortunate. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Okay, next one is I eat. I don't know what anyone would say that. Straight to jail. I don't know the levels of this. Am baffled, and I hope you're not telling the truth. Straight to jail. Next confession. I'll probably never use my college degree, and that I insisted I needed, but it was free, so it's fancy wall decor. No, I support you, Loki. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, yeah, it's like kind of sucks. You know, you probably told everybody, like, no, yeah, I need this, I'm gonna do this, and then next, you know, guess not. But I guess that makes me feel a little bit better about not doing college or anything. But yeah, I'm so sorry for you wasted time, but like, at least it's the goal, and at least you have it, you know. It's kind of cool. It's an accomplishment in and of itself. Okay, next confession. I peed at Six Flags because I couldn't find a restroom and my crush was near me. Oh no, were you on a date too? Oh gosh. No, I hope you didn't smell in any way. At least you were kind of pool. Maybe that's kind of a good place to be, but at least you were not a pool. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in wait a minute, because then we need to like unpack like what was going on, how did it happen, how old were you? Like, I can't. Why did that happen? Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Next confessional. I'm scared I'll never be good enough for someone to love me, and I can only dream of talking to people I like, but that's okay. Honestly, that's something that I struggle with too, so it's kind of like, you are my twin. Going straight to it, you are my twin. Because honestly, it kind of is difficult to think that somebody could love you fully, wholeheartedly, because like maybe surface level, you know, someone might say something, or maybe they might say something just barely meeting you, and then things can change and you kind of get afraid. And it's like, I'm the type of person who just wants to date to marry, so like, I don't want to not be certain that someone wants to be with me or not feel supported or things like that. And so it's always like a constant battle of how to make that person not get annoyed at me for being that way, but then also to feel validated yourself as well. So it's something that I'm also struggling with as well. Next confessional. My dad forged my mom's signature to get custody. My mom worked her butt off just to get me back, and I still live with my dad. Also, when I was 6 years old, on my first day of first grade, when my dad was taking a photo of me, he told me to smile because I look ugly, and I haven't smiled since then. Now I'm 15. Oh no. Seek help, please. I don't know how old you are, but like, if you can get emancipated or something, or if you can speak to like police or something, I don't even know, just to get back with your mom, if your mom's a good person, hopefully. I mean, I'm assuming so based on how much she worked for you, seemingly. It really is awful. I'm not sure why you are not back in the custody of your mother, what's going on. So like, I'm really sorry. That's so unfortunate. I don't know if you can get matters into your own hands. I don't want to tell you to do the wrong thing either, though. So definitely just figure out what to do. Like, seek help, talk to family, read resources online and things like that, and stay safe, of course. So this is the completed tier ranking. That was all the confessionals that I had today. I think in memory they were a lot worse than what they actually turned out to be. I think there were definitely some questionable ones, but there were also a lot of like, I realized a lot of like kind, sweet ones, but those bad ones really tainted my view of like all of them. I was reading them and I was like, but yeah, thank you guys so much though for all of the confessions and everything. And I realized how messed up the world is. But yeah, low-key, please, you guys get something like this and just meditate, talk to a therapist, talk to friends, get hobbies. And yeah, anyways, I have music out on certain platforms like Apple Music. Other links are below if you want to check out my music on streaming and things like that, on my YouTube channel, if you choose to support me and things like that. I also have vinyls and CDs on the screen right here if you guys want to check them out. And I did design all of them. I put my heart and soul into them. I'm waiting for mine in the mail, so I'm excited to do a review on them pretty soon so I can show you guys what they look like and everything. I also have merch, so if you want to check that out, on the screen right here, I designed those as well, everything. Link in the description as well. But yeah, if you want to follow my socials, they're in the link tree below, all at Zaya Room on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. I do not have any other public socials, so if you guys are hearing about like me on Snapchat or anything, it's not me. Anyways, I plan on a lot more content, so thanks guys for all of your support. My channel on here has been growing more than it ever has in my entire life, and it's kind of crazy because of how long I've had this channel and everything, and how many years I put into this effort. But I honestly have so much like excitement and so much passion for this channel, and I've been filming a lot and everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I feel like I'm finally, you know, getting a lot of support and output, and receiving for like the first time ever in all the time that I've had this channel. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. I love all of you so much. My love for you is literally undying. And yeah, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time, and bye.